What's up guys, Rand Razor here with another iPhone video for you guys today. And today we're going to check out Nomad's lineup of rugged cases for the iPhone 12, 12 Pro, and 12 Pro Max. So of course, without further ado, let's slice this open, slap it on the iPhone, and give you guys my quick in-depth review. I've been reviewing Nomad's leather cases for several years now, and they're definitely cases that rival, if not offer better protection than Apple's own leather case. So the cases come in this very easy to open cardboard packaging. All you get is the case, and that is pretty much it. They got three different colors this year. You got your traditional black, a dark brown color, and this new really light tan color with white TPU borders. Here's a closer look at the case before we slap the iPhone, and this case is actually made of, I think, 4 or 5 different materials. So first off, on the back here, you have the Horween leather, which is very high quality genuine leather from Chicago. The nice thing about this leather is that it's very tough, but also creates this patina effect when it's being used. So you can see here, this is what it looks like from day 1 and day 2. But here's a more real life example. This is my Nomad wallet from almost 5 years ago. And you can see here it's developed this patina effect over time. Obviously, I'm a little bit more rough with this than an iPhone case, but you can see it's held up extremely well and looks pretty nice. Now the leather is fused with a polycarbonate back shell that kind of keeps everything together. And then on the sides, you got this black flexible rubber material. And then on top of that, on the inside, you have a softer gray rubber material for added energy absorption for impacts and a bit of basically more cushioning for your phone. And lastly, on the back of the case, you have this super soft microfiber lined material that helps cushion the back of your iPhone. Alright, so we'll try the brown case on first, see what it looks like on my space gray black iPhone 12 Pro Max. Pretty simple case to snap into place, and you're all set to go. Alright, so let's take a quick overview of this case. First off, it does provide a very nice snug fit. There's no loose parts or anything like that. And it's also a relatively slim profile case, even though it provides full coverage around your iPhone. On the top part of the case, you can see the rubber does extend just above the glass display. I do have a tempered glass screen protector on here, which you can see the case does not interfere with that at all. On the side of the case, you have a small little cutout for the vibrate and ringer switch, as well as covers for the volume rockers. They're a little bit mushy to press, but you still get a nice tactile feedback when you press on them, as well as the power button on the other side. The side of the case, which is made of this like a hard rubber material, does provide a good amount of grip as well, which is a nice added bonus. On the bottom of the case, you have 3 individual cutouts for the stereo speakers, mic, and lightning port. Last but not least, on the back here, we have that Horween leather material that I showed you guys or talked about earlier. It does wrap around the entire back, as well as a little bit of the edges here, and a precision cutout for the triple lens camera module. I also have a glass protector on top of my camera lens module, which this case works without any issues for those of you who use something like that. And I do also like how Nomad doesn't provide any branding or anything whatsoever on the back of the case. It's a nice, clean, simple leather look, and I really like that. And I almost forgot, for those of you who are wondering about wireless charging, you can see here, you can charge your iPhone with the case on without any issues. Overall guys, the rugged case from Nomad was one of my favorite lineup of cases that they offered for the past several years. It's a really nice protective case. It's rated for 10 feet of drop protection, but still offering a very slim profile that doesn't add a whole lot of bulk to your phone. Again, I really like the clean look of this case. Again, no branding, very simplistic looking, and just showing off that nice quality Horween leather on the backside. Like I mentioned earlier, the rugged case from Nomad is a great alternative to Apple's own leather case at a far more affordable price and offering better protection in my opinion, since Apple's leather cases don't offer the added rubber sides that the rugged case has here. So in my opinion, these are better protective cases and a little bit more durable as well, since the Horween leather I find is a lot tougher than Apple's sheepskin leather that they use on their leather cases. Here's a quick look at what the other colors look like on the iPhone here. This is the light tan model with the white rubber sides. My only concern with this case, mainly with the white rubber, is that it'll probably get dirty quite easily. So you may want to consider the darker colors here. But for those of you who like the lighter colored iPhone cases, this one looks pretty sharp. And to take them off is relatively easy. I usually just pick a corner on the left side of the iPhone, pop it out, same thing with this side, and it comes out really easily. So very easy cases to take on and off. And we'll take a look at what the black one looks like. which is probably my favorite out of all of them since I'm a sucker for black cases. And here it is. Looks pretty sharp on the space gray iPhone. With my camera turned on there. So yeah, that is what the black rugged case looks like on the space gray iPhone. In terms of any cons or things I don't like about the rugged case, there are only a couple things I can mention. The first one I already talked about is the leather color case. It would get relatively dirty fairly easily because of the white rubber that they use on the sides here. But otherwise, they're pretty much really well designed cases. One thing I recommend to Nomad though is I see a lot of these other case companies introduce these new style of button covers where the button covers are actually separate plastic pieces from the case, which make them work easier, less pressure to actuate, but also they feel like more like actual buttons. So maybe that's a trend that Nomad could consider looking at that I've seen with other case companies, including Apple. In conclusion, guys, if you are in the market for an Apple leather alternative case, you definitely can't go wrong with the Nomad rugged case. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Any questions or comments about this case, ask away in the comment section there down below. Hit that like button, as always helps me out, and I'll see y'all in the next video.